Hello, 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 hello. Is this is this back on? Is this thing on? It is on. Yes. All right. Cool. Hello, welcome. I'm CJ Robles, and I'm going to do my first My Manic review. And what My Manic review is, it is basically I watched the movie, and I'm going to talk about it, and just give it a little review, give it a little love, give it a little what I think. And today's movie is 2020's Love and Monsters. Taking all the information off of IMDb, Love and Monsters 2020, PG 13, 1 hour, 49 minutes. It is an action adventure comedy. 7 years after he survived the monster apocalypse, lovable, hapless Joel leaves his cozy underground bunker behind on a quest to reunite with his ex. Director Michael Matthews, writers Brian Duffield, screenplay by, and then Matthew Robinson is also a screenplay by. So I'm going by the information off IMDb. Dylan O'Brien, Jessica Henwick, Michael Rooker, all star in this movie. And there's also a character named Minnow, played by Ariana Greenblatt, that I wanted to talk about. So those are the four main characters in the movie. Because let's see, Jessica Henwick plays Amy, Dylan O'Brien plays Joel, and Michael Rooker plays Clyde. Now, bringing up these characters in the beginning of the movie because they're in it, but the main character is Joel. This is the main character played by Dylan O'Brien. You're going on an action sci-fi adventure story. So before I get into the reviews, let's show the trailer so I can show you what I'm talking about. So let's go here and let's do this trailer.
I love it.
That's super sweet, because it's terrible. Oh my God.
Where have you been, Joel?
Amy, I love you. I'm gonna come find you. The day of the monster uprising was the day I lost everyone. Only a small fraction of humanity survived and moved underground. I've been scanning for Amy the entire time. And now I finally found her.
Joel!
Hey!
Joel!
Amy, is that you?
Oh my God!
Hey! How far away is Amy's colony?
85 miles. It's an impossible journey. Everyone will try to kill you. Don't fight. Just run and hide.
Might be a little
Okay. You all alone? Me too. You don't have to talk about it. You want to come with me?
It's like I'm watching the movie again.
Look out! Is that a samurai sword?
Yeah, it is.
Listen to your instincts out here, man.
What if I have terrible instincts?
You'll die.
Super encouraging speech.
You made it all this way for a girl, huh? You ever hear the term fool's errand?
Amy, I miss you so much.
We have lost this war.
We could still take our world back.
You're more of a survivor than I thought.
Oh, that was awesome. Oh, I feel like Tom Cruise.
So this being my first review, I really don't know how I'm going to do this, but I did want to go through the trailer because I did want to talk about a lot of the. I'm gonna keep this trailer. I'm already at 5 minutes, but 2 minutes of the trailer. But I was looking at the overall production value of this movie is amazing. I love sci-fi movies. I love just to kind of be told a story and just go through a lot of great effects and not think too much and just kind of go with it. And this is one of those movies I enjoyed. It just kind of just go with it. There's not really anything you don't. It explains everything in the beginning of the movie. And just in case I do any spoilers, remember I'm doing a review on a movie, so there might be spoilers ahead. I'm just going to talk for a few minutes about it. And a lot of the main things like the production value of this movie is great. The cinematography is amazing. The CGI is held up. It's a really good movie. I saw this on Hulu, as in for overall just experience. Kind of wish I would have watched this one in the theater. It gives me that kind of feeling because they really did create this in post-apocalyptic feel to it. That how how they would think that radioactive rockets crashing down on Earth would do it. Like the toad scene is a really like it's for what it is and the size because there's big animals in this, and for what they are, it's not bad. I gotta say that just watching this journey, it's basically Joel's journey as you go through it. The Michael Rooker and the Minnow character, the Clyde and the Minnow characters, they're in it. That they're just kind of little seasoned in this to kind of help you with the journey. The love story is there. You feel the love story. You feel just the growth of this character. The way he puts himself in certain scenarios where it shouldn't come out alive, but somehow just by the twist of faith or by just dumb luck. Does that not really like dumb luck? Just the way I'm saying, like just standing in the right position is kind of like half the battle when something attacks you. So in my opinion. So just watching this movie, and if I were to kind of recommend this movie to anybody, I would definitely say to sci-fi people, sci-fi geeks. It's got a lot of cool like graphics and effects. I would like to go back and see if there are any practical effects on these, or if these are all just CGI monsters. Because if they're all made in computer animated, that's kind of a good job. That I would think that they as you're going through the so you go to the trailer one more time. I would say that this movie is recommended for anybody who likes a good sci-fi adventure. It's a journey about growth. It's a journey about, and I've only seen this movie once, but it seems like something I'd watch again, and it seems like something that I really would enjoy. I mean, I do enjoy, but like I can't wait to show this with my son because I think he would enjoy it too. It's not very gory. Doesn't have any like real like if you have like a phobia for insects or bugs, then maybe, but outside of that, it's not it's just more of a cleaned up sci-fi thriller. It's not super big on the death scenes, even though there are deaths. But yeah, it's I'd recommend it. So what I want to do today, as I start learning how to leave a movie review, I try to keep all the influences out. I try to I was doing research. A lot of these were people I was looking up were saying, see what everyone else says, see what everyone else thinks, and I really don't. It's made there for me to self-interpret on my own, and I'm just here just to kind of give a little light to it. And but like I said, it's on Hulu. I was looking at it through the IMDb scores. And the Rotten Tomato, I'm basically using the same method I use on my other movies, on my other review shows. So as in for the IMDb, it's got a 7 out of 10 for 113 views or votes. That's not bad. It's a good one. As I'm starting to notice when you get past that 6.5, it's people are liking your movie. But then you come to Rotten Tomatoes, which I don't know what Rotten Tomatoes is. I don't care what Rotten Tomatoes is, but a lot of people like to listen and talk about it. So I'll call and check out. Ben Garrett on Side by Side got me onto this. So Love and Monsters, it gets a 94 certified fresh out of 108 reviews. Kind of expected that, but the audience score gave it an 89 out of 50 verified rating. So I will say that wait a minute, I'll talk about this later. You have to verify the audience, but you don't have to verify the tomato meter. All right. But at 89, that's a good score, and if the people like it, then it's typically a better movie that I like. So it says critics consensus. It says led by a charming star turned from Dylan O'Brien, Love and Monsters peers into apocalypse and finds an action adventure with surprising emotional depth. It does. It does have that. And like those other characters that are in it, they're just in it temporary. They're not really in it the whole movie. They're just in it to kind of, like I said, season the movie, give a little bit, fix the beat up a little. I mean, keep the pace up. But other than that, I would say recommend this movie. On my other score systems, I use 1 through 13 or 1 through 5. This one I'm going to do A through F, and because all movies are hard to make, so everything gets a 1. But at least with the grading, I'm thinking like, oh, here we go. This is definitely from an A plus to an F minus. This one, Love and Monsters, gets an A minus. Maybe even a right down the middle, because it's all over just the way the environment feels, the way that they put a lot of production into this, the shots, the angles, the acting. It holds up. This is a good one, especially for a 2020 movie. As we move on forward, we're to the digital age. I would like to see more movies kind of help me kind of forget that I'm in the digital age and kind of bring me into their environment. And this movie does that. This movie Doesn't really give you that claustrophobic feeling, but it does have the feeling of like you're in a tight space. When you're in a tight space, you're in an open field, you're in an open field, you're in a beach, you're by a beach. It gives you those feelings. It gives you those. But I say give it a shot if you want. So I give this one an A minus. It now has a minus in there, but that's a good thing when it's an A. F minuses are bad, so we're gonna go by that. And I'm getting a phone call right now, so I have to go. So let's end this episode. Let's see, how was I doing this? All right. Well, thank you for listening to my review, and here we go.